Howdy everybody, welcome back to Ireland Bound. And oh, my camera's not completely straight here. Doesn't seem to want to sit up right. uh, oh well. Okay, you're gonna have to look at me at a crooked angle here, so I'm sorry I can't seem to get my camera to sit properly, which is a little bit unusual. Keeps going back the same way. Oh well. It is what it is, right? Okay, so I have another video for y'all already, and for it I need my little opener. Yes, it's another package. And this one has a couple of items in it that I bought specifically for this trip. So since I have those in here, then I feel like I need to open it. So let me get my opener, and oh, that's such a pleasing sound. Oh, look, it's all right down there. Now let's see. I'm going to be mean this time. I'm going to put y'all in a little bit of suspense. I'm going to make y'all wonder what it is for a little bit longer as soon as I can get that in. I'm going to show you a couple things that I bought for myself before I get to the good stuff. So y'all are gonna have to wait. Nope. Oh, okay. Haha. I know what this one is. No, it's not a wad of cotton. It's not anything like that. I know what this should be. So I'd actually bought this so that way I could round out my amount and make it a good number. I'm unrolling it. Give me a second. And ready? You ready to see this? It's a cutie. This is an absolute little cutie. Here, get it up a little closer. Can y'all figure out, looking at it here, what this is? It is a little elephant. It's made out of amethyst. And it was a little cutie, and I needed a few more dollars to finish out my thing there, so that way, because you have to have at least $15, and I was a few dollars short, so I got that. You know, it's that they had several different kinds, so I got the little amethyst elephant there. So that was actually, I doubt if anybody's watching it, but this might be a present for someone, a friend of mine, at some point. But like I said, the chances of this friend watching my video right now is not like a high thing. You know, it's not like something that I know for certain that she'd be watching. Let's see. Oh, okay. Nope. That's not it. That's not it. Ah. Oh my word. Okay, that is super tiny. Hold on just a second. I did not expect them to be quite that small. I thought they were going to be a little bit bigger. I'm sitting here thinking, what am I going to do with anything this teeny tiny? Because like I said, I didn't expect them to be quite this small. Let's see, I just had to tear off a piece of trash to be able to open this up. I bought these little things because honestly I thought they were going to be a little bit bigger. So now you're sitting here going, what in the world is that, Jennifer? This is a saw blade. uh, I was expecting it to be just a tad bigger. So now I'm sitting here thinking there's another thing in here, and I'm trying to figure out what this might be for, because it had this in it. There's let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of these. I didn't expect these to be quite so small. Give me a second. I'm trying to set them down somewhere. Okay, so this I don't think would fit in here. I'm sitting here thinking, okay, I got these, but where are they going to fit? Because I was expecting them to be like a little bit bigger, to where you could put them on like a drill head. I mean, like I said, nice mirror finish, isn't it? That's showing you what I'm actually looking at there. That's my countdown clock. But yeah, so I mean, hello, double vision of me. But I mean, it's like super tiny, and this thing I can't figure out what. Oh, okay. I think I just figured it out. I had to okay, give me a moment. I just dropped that. Okay. Alright, so this little thing had a pair of washers on it. Okay. I got one washer on the thing. And see, it fits right through there. The other washer fits right there. And then and there. That's how it works. But with as thin as that is, I'm sitting here thinking you have to have something kind of thin to cut it. I mean, that's not going to be a very good cutting blade. You know, not as good as I was hoping, but hey, at least I figured out how to make it work. So this saw blade here, you would get a drill, and you would slide it into the drill piece like this. See, up to the point where there is a slight little thing there. So it'd go into the drill thing up to this point, and see, then that's where you would cut at. You leave that much of it out, and you would cut. But with those tiny little blades, like I said, it's like, what would you cut with that? That is a whole lot tinier than what I figured it would be. This is the biggest one, and then it kind of just goes down in size. This one is the next biggest, or smallest, I should say. It's going down in size. You have this little one, and then you have this teeny tiny little thing. Like I said, I'm sitting here, I'm looking at these, and it's like, this is a whole lot smaller than I thought it'd be, and I'm trying to think, what would you cut with this? Because, I mean, most anything that has any substance, you know, you're going to kill your saw blades, because it's either so thin that it would bend the saw blade, or the teeth are so small that it would not cut very far, and it would die a horrible death. Oh my word. Okay. You know, I'm thinking that this was something that was a really super cheap price. I'll have to take that apart and put that up here in a little bit. But anyway, so those are two things that I had gotten for myself. You know, like I said, that one of them is actually going to be a gift for a friend, and that one I'm sitting here, I'm like, I can't even think what you would use that for. But it runs in my mind that it was less than $1, so it's not like I lost a lot of money on it. Okay, now my next big thing that I got, and I actually got this for home, and I did get it for the trip because I'm kind of going to do like a double use on. I'm going to use them for home. Like I said, it's like I can use them on my trip too. And you're going, okay, Jennifer, what is it? Here, I got another package of them. Um, Here, I'm going to set that one down for just a moment. And I'll open this one up because this one has a reclosable bag. All right. I think these are all linked together, so give me a second while I try to get them out and find the start. Okay, here we go. All right. So, kind of give y'all a better idea. It's basically, it's a cotton swab that has iodine in it. Okay, so let me take one of those off, and we will do an on-camera test to see how well it works. You know, because I mean, iodine is good to take care of a lot of things. So, you know, like you get a scrape or something like that, or a cut, and I'm sitting here thinking, you know, if we're going to be, of course, like I said, I'm going to put some of them in my emergency kit that I have for my truck. Some of them I can use here at the house, but my emergency kit, I was thinking about taking that with me to Ireland. Give me a second. I want to figure out how to open this thing. These things do not come with instructions. It's just like, okay, you bought it, figure it out. Okay, so give me a sec. This is what happens when you do things online or on spur of the moment. So give me a sec. I'll get them out. Yeah, I got a whole lot more of them than what I planned to. Uh, but hey, you know what? Like I said, you can use them for lots of like cuts and stuff like that. Okay, finally I got it open. All right, okay, so in here is supposed to be the iodine. You know, this is where it's at. It's encapsulated here, and then you have a cotton end here. If you'll notice, this one has a red. So I'm going to guess that probably you break that in some way. Maybe you break it. Oh my word. I can't break it. uh Takes me forever to get it out of the package, and then I get it out of the package. Yeah, like I said, I'm guessing that's supposed to be. Okay, let's try the other end. Nope, the other end wouldn't work. Uh, oh my word. Okay. This thing has defeated me. I can't figure out how to get it to. The sound that you are hearing is my dog Sandy. He's sitting there, he's banging his tail up against the foot of my tripod. No, Sandy, in the box. So you're hearing him. You're hearing him keeping rhythm to my agitation here. Because I mean, I'm like sitting here. It's like, seriously, this thing has defeated me. I mean, good idea on paper, right? Make it sturdy enough. Oh, there we go. I finally got the iodine to come up. So let's see. Yeah, see, I finally broke it, and it's painting onto my hand very nicely. And the other, oh, it's almost used up. So it's got enough where you can get a good coverage. See, you can kind of cover over, and then if nothing else, if you need to use the other end to wipe up some of the extra, so that way, it's not running all over the place. All right, so yeah, see, I did get figured out. I messed with it enough. I finally got it to come out. Oh my word. Okay, let's see. I'm gonna set that right there. So I did figure it out. You just have to really work at it to get it out. But once it busts, it does come out. And as y'all could see from the back of my hand, you can still see a little bit of it there. You can get a good coverage on it and get the the iodine where you need it. Now, here is my last thing. Here it is. I have waited for this for a while. And yes, I'm going to keep y'all in suspense. I'm going to keep y'all in suspense for here for a couple of moments. Now, this is a matching set thing. There's two pieces to it. And look, there was a blank piece of paper in the middle of one of it. Okay. Looking at the cover here. This is what the cover has. This is what's on the second piece of it. So see the cover. Anybody want to take a guess? Think just looking at this, you can figure out what these are. What could they be? Well, this is a passport folder. So you can slide your passport into there and keep it safe. And this is supposed to have RFID blocking technology. Now, also another thing it has, see, it's got a couple little places here where you can slide like your driver's license and like debit cards and stuff. And then like right here, you can put things like a boarding ticket, boarding pass, something like that. Something that you might want to be able to slip out in a hurry. So this is for your passport. And like I said, it just kind of, you can also put money in there, or you can slide the money back behind the passport, keep it a little more secure. So this is, like I said, this is supposed to have RFID blocking technologies. This right here is a matching luggage tag. So like, let's say I'm at the airport, and I'm looking for my bag, and someone says, oh, well, what does your luggage tag look like? It's like, well, it looks like this, but it has the other side of the world on it. It's the same color. And so they're, oh, hey, here's a blue one. They can look, oh, look, there's an imprint of the world on the other side. So I can put on this, see, it's got a place for my name, my address, and my telephone number. So I can put that on there, and uh, that way if something happens, because I know from things I've heard on the news and heard from other people who travel quite a bit, luggage can be lost so easily. So if you have something here with your phone number on it, they can call you up and they can say, oh, hey, Miss Jennifer, we just finally found your bag. Somehow it ended up in Germany, and you're like, but I'm in so, they can get that to you. And I was just actually looking here. Something it didn't show, and I just now realized it while I was touching it. This passport cover, it has America, South America, and on the back side, there we go, has the rest of the world. There's Africa and Europe. And so basically, right here, is where I'm going to be. That's going to be like the British Isles in Europe and all that, because over here is like Norway and Finland and places like that. So um, right about here is where I'm going to be in a few months. So I have got my cover. I've got a luggage tag to match it. Now, these were the two that I really was waiting for. And I made y'all wait until the very last. Ain't I mean? But anyway, so that is my latest shipment. And like I said, a few of these iodine things I am going to take with us because, like I said, we're going to be in a foreign country. And if you're over there, I mean, the last thing you want to do is try to go into a store and say, "Yeah, I've got a cut. What do you have for it?" And oh, well, we don't sell that here. You have to go over here. And then try to find because I mean, especially like there's one point that we're going to be in a town called Coleraine, and Coleraine I don't think is too big of a town, and it might not. If we're like out like sightseeing, close to Coleraine is the Giant's Causeway. And if we are able to get out there and go see the Giant's Causeway and something happens, and like, let's say I slit open my hand, and I have like this big old gash here, having the iodine handy right then is going to be better than, trying to get to Coleraine and them, oh, you're going to have to go to some other town and get gets what you need. So, like I said, it's kind of one of those things. I want to be prepared, and so I figure these little things filled with iodine. I can't talk today. Iodine. That sounds so hick. Iodine. Anyways, so having some little swab heads that are filled with iodine, you know, like this, that you can bust an end of them and be able to use the iodine. Because, I mean, even if we had to use two or three of them, that's going to be so much easier, like I said, than trying to get to town and have a sword. And of course, when you're in a foreign country, things aren't as easy to find because you think it's going to be at one place and they're like, oh no, we don't do that here. And it's like, well, where do I need to go? And you go, and maybe they just closed. And so it's like, or they're not open at that time of day. And of course you can't go home because you're a few hundred miles away from home. So, or a few, actually at that point, I think I'd be a few thousand miles away from home. But yeah, so I mean, it's easier to have something like that with you. So, no, I wasn't a Girl Scout, but yeah, I believe in being prepared. So, anyways, like I said, that was kind of my catch. Something for a friend, something that I got for myself that I'm not so sure what to do with now, and something for home and for the trip and all the things that life throws at you. In fact, I'm almost thinking that like this one, I might just take that whole pack because I mean that might fit in pretty easily, but then again, they might not like that many little things of iodine. So I don't know. I'll have to think about it. Um, try and make a decision on that later. But anyways, that is really all that I have, and of course, since I don't want y'all to see the information on my passport, y'all don't get to see me putting it in there. But like I said, it should fit pretty nicely, fit in there, and then like I said, when I put my driver's license in there, and things like credit or debit card, something like that, it should be protected. But anyways, that's it for this one. Not too long of one like the last one. But anyways, talk to you guys later, and y'all have a great day.